if you are a fan of Jujutsu Kaisen, if you're caught up and
Mm-hmm.
you're still stuck on the Culling games, this is your moment to get this breakdown presented to us by
Okay.
the one and only Cyrus. So Cyrus, let's break down the Culling game rules for us.
Okay. So, rule one says you're in the game and the location within 19 days. So basically, announce that you're going to be a part of it, and then pull up within
Mhm.
this time frame. And I think in this chapter they have like 5 days before it starts. Uh,
Or like 10 days. It's like 9 or 10 days because I think they said it's five.
yeah,
Yeah,
it leaves us 9 days. Yeah,
yeah,
so they have 9 days to pull up and announce that they're in the game. Rule two: you break a rule, you lose your curse energy forever. I'm not sure, but maybe to the end of the Culling game. It seems like a forever thing.
yeah,
Like it seems like something serious, and we know that they have the angel person who can take people's things away. So she might be like a referee to make sure nobody breaks the rules or some shit like that.
yeah.
Um, if you fuck up and enter the PvP zone, you're in the game.
That's the
So
most wicked rule. That's the
yeah, that I think that's kind of fucked up. So you might get a lot of accidental maybe some accidental folks like pull up or something, or maybe you don't expect anybody to come in as like a save.
I don't even think it's just that. I think it's the fact that like there's like 12 zones across Japan, and there are probably
Mhm.
like a bunch of residential areas. Niggas could just be shopping
Yeah.
and like just accidentally enter. Like, bro, let me go pull up to the
So
Gucci
yeah,
store.
I'm not sure because we know the Jujutsu Kaisen world kind of have like their dark web of some sort.
Yeah,
So like,
Mhm.
if they didn't check the dark web that day and the curtain's already pulled, time to fight for your life.
It's tight, bro. Listen, you can't make no wrong turns. You
It-
can't go. You can't make no wrong turns on those days.
yeah, it's a PvP zone. So rule 4 is kills get you a number on the board, and then rule 5 is like a sorcerer is 5 points, and like regular people are 1 point.
yeah.
Which I'm just like, wait, what do you mean regular people?
Hey, you just get the often niggas. You just gotta
Yeah,
rack up them quick points.
yeah, just like damn, it's neck and neck, and you just pull up to a grocery store. Like that's so fucked up.
Just
Um, they get Kugane, which is like it's kind of like a little bee or a wasp, and it's basically just like their video game HUD to like keep track of points and shit like that. I think that's one of the most silliest things going on. Uh, so when you get 100 points, you get to drop a new rule off rip. And rule 7 is the rule. The new rule has to be within reason, like nothing like crazy. And I think they said that they're gonna use the new rule to be like, oh, give us the prism or like free gojo or like some shit like that.
Yeah.
Uh, so I'm not sure if that is within reason or not. It should be, right?
yeah. I mean, I can see that being. But the thing is, too, though, is because the calling games is amongst cursed users. So
Yeah.
and the curses are the ones that have the prison cube, right?
Yeah, but they should be part of the.
Yeah.
Well, huh?
Because the first rule is if you awaken a curse technique, you have to declare participation, and if you're inside of the
Yeah,
zone, you are participating. So there's going to be like two factions, whether or not you have a curse technique or whether or not you're just in the zone in general. And I think
yeah.
because the curses are going to be in the zone, they'll be participating regardless. I think the interesting thing would be whether or not like you can be in the zone but like be on like the border, like how like in like Apex or like Fortnite or something like that, you have like the storm closing in or whatever like that. Can you
Yeah.
just snipe niggas from inside the zone while you out there and just like rack up points just regardless?
Oh, you cut out.
Wait for somebody to enter the curtain and then just bing.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. If you get caught lacking, hey, it's all fair and game. And then like the final rule is, if you don't kill somebody in 19 days, you're deemed AFK and you get booted from the match. And I think it results in
You lose.
your
Yeah, you
technique
lose your
getting
curse, and
yeah.
yeah,
So
that's wild. You gotta murk a nigga. I'll
yeah,
just
and I thought Yuji, he hasn't really like killed, like he's ready to off somebody, but he hasn't killed nobody yet. So he about to get his first blood. Shit.
There's a lot of fucking rules.
Uh,
It's a bit like it's not that complicated though. Pretty
Yeah.
much, it's like all right, you're in these certain zones. You have to declare that you're in the game. If you don't declare, stay out the zones. If you actually
Yeah.
end up in the zones, you're gonna be in the
Yeah, you're
game
fucked.
regardless. You're fucked. And then once you're in a zone, it's really just kill or be killed.
Yeah. My thing is that I guess like this is where the editor should have stepped in, and Gege likes to talk about their editor a lot.
Yeah.
I think Rule 6 and 7 could have been Rule 6 and 5, just like a kill gets you 1 and 4 is just like all right kills, and then like the number of kills, like that should have just been like one whole rule. Like you don't have to like make a separate rule for what the point counts are.
Yeah.
And then 6 and 7 could have been together. Like 100 points gets you a new rule, and it has to be within reason. Like that's one sentence altogether. Like it didn't have to be separate rules.
Yeah.
Like this thing could have been like 5 rules max, and I think that would help it make a lot more sense.
Yeah, nah, like a lot of these rules could have definitely been condensed into one rule. I think just the number of rules and what a rule really is like why is this a rule?
Yeah.
Like saying like this could just tied into that, and that could just been that.